This is a trend that's going on in the entire world, the temporary and the migration of nations and the refugees moving from place to place. Everything is changing. There's nothing steady, permanent. Everything is undermined. There's like this trend here. Can you imagine that some millions of people get up and move? Yeah. Well, yes, they have problems and trouble and so on, but also places where there isn't any trouble. They come dressed nicely with money in their pockets. They really look good, young, strong. You don't see elderly there, very few women. Sometimes a woman with a baby or something, but and they travel for thousands of miles in a very directed manner, breaking down all boundaries and fences, meaning our world is operated by the forces of nature. This plan is rooted in nature, that it is becoming temporary. Eventually, is there a meeting point between the transient and temporary and the permanent and eternal? Is there a meeting point between them? Is there a certain or I'll put it differently. What does a person have to undergo in order for him to understand that this actually eternal thing is the thing that I don't even know how to ask the question. Is the permanent thing? Yeah, that is really the permanent thing. How do I know that what seemed to me as temporary suddenly understand that it's permanent? Two options. Either you open your eyes and you try to see also what I went through, that this is what I learned and researched and uncovered for myself, or by suffering, that just like those millions of people that were thrown out of the Middle East or Northern Africa into Europe, and more that will start moving around the world, you'll see what's going to happen soon. Natural disasters, famine, it'll pressure vast masses of people that will start moving from place to place. Why is nature operating this way? Because we're breaching the laws of nature. This is how we're influencing nature. There will be no choice. The Japanese will maybe have to leave Japan altogether, that small island, and move to some Siberia. And Chile will also have to do something, and not only Chile. And the sea level, the ocean level, that will rise a few more centimeters, then you know most of the population of the world is around the waterline, on the beaches, on the shores of the oceans and seas. And then billions of people, not only a few thousands like now, no, close to 1 million people, suppose. That's nothing. Then you'll really have hundreds of millions that will have to escape. It's not that maybe now or maybe tomorrow or the next day, but it's really like the explosion of the Vesuvius volcano. This is how they'll run away. And it's going to happen soon. So either by such sufferings or by the revelation of the wisdom of Kabbalah that will explain to people that will want to listen a bit. Maybe today we've already accumulated a sufficient amount of suffering in order to open our ears. Meaning nature is encouraging us to leave our permanent, as if convenient place that's no longer convenient, it's becoming inconvenient, but we're still not hearing. As much as we're trying to tell everyone what is the reason, what is the nature, the basis of this development, where is it leading us all, people are still thinking, yeah, we can wait, no big deal, great, you're saying really interesting things, you're a wise man, but we're practical people. Is there any practical law which is steady in life. I mean, we're talking about permanent and steady things. Are there steady things in life? To investigate nature to its full depth, understand its laws, and I'm speaking only from the depth of the laws of nature, and then from them can we understand what's going on and promise ourselves a good and nice and quick development without any tiniest feeling of sorrow.